Alright, here we are. Part 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I got Trevor with me.
What's up?
I'm literally looking on my channel, make sure we're recording, and holy crap, Part 2 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney already has 20 views.
Nice.
I did not think I'd get that many views from a game like this. But, let's get on with episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. And from here on out, I'm playing the game totally blind. I do not know what to expect from this.
I'll be back.
Alright, take your time. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. Oh, by the way, Trevor, you know how you were guessing Maya's age of 17?
Yeah?
Well, I did look at the beginning of this a little bit, and you were right. It says so right here. She is exactly 17.
One more year older, then should be legal.
Trevor!
Hey, I'm spinning the facts, dude.
I know, but dang.
That wouldn't be worth a strike, for sure.
And also our character says he's 24. So for a lawyer, goddamn, he's pretty young. And I guess this episode is based off of an anime kid series that's going around called The Steel Samurai. So, alright, a month has passed since the trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Okay. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. The Steel Samurai got arrested. They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Eh? Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Did it in real life. So... Oh. Okay, so what's going on here? Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. Arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Go away!
Huh.
Man, how can I take that face seriously? She's starting to look like my grandma. Grandma, if you're watching this, I love you. Grandma, if you're watching this, I love you, and I'm sorry.
Imagine her interrogating you like that.
Oh God, please no. All right. Anyway, down to the detention center. Oh my God, Wolverine! You'll see why I said it in a minute.
Huh.
Trevor, you see why I said it? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Is that guy really him?
Jackman?
See what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did a murder at least once, maybe twice. Oh my... Woman, what are you saying? We're off to a great fucking start. So basically, he looks like a mean man, but he's a big softy. When I got to part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids. I didn't want to wreck their... so he's doing this job for the sake of the kids. So all he wanted to do was please the kids, and someone wanted to fuck him over. Alright, well, let's talk with the guy. Let's get his side of the story. Alright. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Well, no fucking shit! The cast has come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. Alright, action sequences at 10 a.m. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 p.m. at 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 p.m. came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. So Jack Hammer, the evil magistrate, basically, he was found dead. And he was found lying down too. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. It's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Alright, let's, Trevor, I'll let you decide this one. Do you want to ask about the Steel Samurai, or do you want to ask for this guy's alibi?
I want to hear his alibi.
Alright, let's ask. Where was he on the day of the murder? That morning, he came to the studio at 9 o'clock. Okay. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Alright. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but he was a little tired. So after lunch, he took a nap in his dressing room. When he woke up, it was after 5. He was late for the rehearsal. He hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested him on the spot and brought him here. He was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. So basically, that would explain why they arrested him on the spot, because he arrived late. So we'll definitely have to check out the scene of the murder. Now let's ask about the Steel Samurai. Woman, you shut up! Steel Samurai, lead character in the popular kid show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battles after battle against evil magistrate and minions. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Neo Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Alright, so that's all we can ask him right now. Alright, so now we'll head over to the studio. Oh my God! Look at her. Look at her name listed. Look at this woman's name listed.
Pull it back.
You want in? You got to go through me. Oh God. Lawyers, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers.
Shouldn't you be watching? Isn't it much time for you to watch Little House on the Prairie or fucking Highway to Heaven?
I don't know. She just said, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. My guy just said, I don't know, it's possible. Wow!
Bitch slap.
Alright, let's see. Let's just talk to her, see what we can get. Alright. He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did. Huh. So she thinks that he's guilty because pretty much once he puts on the mask, that's his chance to go nuts. Alright, now let's ask about the studio. My guess is she's obviously the security guard. We make children's dreams come true. In my younger days, she was a star? A little twinkle behind the stars here, I'm afraid. Okay. This place has really gone downhill, but 10 years ago, now that was studio dreams, okay. So Jackhammer was the big star back then. So Jackhammer was also a big star back 10 years ago, and now he's dead. And then he was reduced playing villains before he died. Alright. Let's ask about Jackhammer. What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. In the Dynamite Samurai series, he was, I guess he was the hero of that series. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. Heard they were paying him peanuts. What's the reason for her, suspecting Mr. Powers? Standing right here yesterday, from 1 to 5. Didn't Powers say that he was napping the whole time?
Yeah.
So that story doesn't add up with the alibi. She would be, one of them is lying. She'd be a liar if his story adds up. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left, okay? So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass. Only one person went by here. And that person was Powers. Alright. He just said he was sleeping in the dressing room. But he was the only one. Alright. This lady thinks she owns this place, obviously. Whoa! She just turned to Satan! Trevor, look at that! I just made the woman turn to Satan!
Yeah, I saw that.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to go back to the detention center really quick. So, about security guard main gate. Yeah, that bitch. She said the same thing to him. Take off the mask, were her words. She sucks up to all the big wigs. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. You think you can write a letter formally requesting representation? Okay. Now let's just hope to God that that actually works. Early said you were sleeping in the dressing room after lunch. But the security guard says she saw you that day. Saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. If you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business. I need every advantage I can get. I swear, Mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. Huh, then what did that security lady see? So, by the looks of it, the security lady probably isn't lying, but he doesn't seem to be lying either. She obviously saw something. It's possible someone dressed up as him. Alright, let's see if this thing works. Alright, so we can only go left. No going to the right. There were maps in the security guard station. Alright. Alright, now we got a guide map. So we got Studio 2 and Studio 1, I guess. So we can go to Studio 1. Oh, look! Detective Idiot. I'm not the murderer, goddammit!
Wow, getting told off by a 17-year-old and his widow feelings get hurt.
Honestly, this guy kind of deserves it. He's just plain stupid. Why would they put a Nimrod like him in the frickin' police department? Alright, so let's see. Alright, can we examine anything without him going nuts? Take photos of people. All you have to do is look at the data. There's a number plate, ST1307. That's the camera's ID number. Okay. Right Studio 1, left Studio 2. Alright, let's talk with Gumshoe and see what, Sweet old lady, are you out of your mind? She's Satan! Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Is seriously, we talking about the same woman here?
Probably.
Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. Oh, I see. You got a police badge and everything, then all of a sudden she's a sucker. Give me a piece of valuable evidence. Oh, I see how it is. I'll ask about that in a minute. So, how's the investigation going, detective? Can't tell you that. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect. The autopsy report, latest version, if you please. Alright. Cause of death was on the 15th of October at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Alright, reason for the arrest.
No fucking shit.
Why was he arrested? Murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Victim entered through Studio 1 at approximately 1. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. The autopsy reported the time of death, 2:30 p.m. Only one other person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and it was none other than Will Powers. That's at least according to one person. If you think I'm lying, ask security lady at the main gate. Alright. Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. And who took that? See the camera up on the gate? Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Alright. Is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. And they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. So I guess she wanted to lie to us. Isn't withholding evidence a federal crime, though?
I think so.
Isn't that a crime in itself? The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you loaded it, you pat that knife. When that murder happened right around 2:30. The only one I seen go through it. Powers himself. Security camera got a good look. If he's not the one who did it. Wait, not the one. What did it? Isn't it supposed to be who did it? We got a typo. Wow, she thinks I'm joking.
Wow. Nah, it's English. Dipshit.
Was past tense. He was great as the bearded samurai. About security camera. Oh yes, camera. It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through the gate. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home. How much you want to bet she probably deletes this shit?
Probably.
Where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Now we can go into Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Samurai soda. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. And yet, it can be considered as evidence. Woman, you just had a burger!
Alright, that would be me. Think about food at random. Even after I ate.
The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Whoa, what do we got here? We got some paint, and there's a vent down there. Woman, yes, you are a kid. Shut up, Trevor. The grate they used to cover the drain, it's a little bent. Oh, shit.
Shall look to a minute like it's here. Motherfucker!
You just had to make the joke. You had to make the joke. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Alright, now into the dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least where he claims he was sleeping at the time. No one saw him actually taking a nap. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. So we gotta hope he's telling the truth. A bunch of snacks on the table. Okay. Tea and cookies. Woman, you just had a burger, for God's sake! You are not having more snacks! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie.
Oh my god.
God damn it. That is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard. Why is the window locked? And it's kind of dusty. What's in the bag? An employee card key. Says Studio 1. Card key grants entry to Studio 1. Okay.
You ever wonder where all the actors sleep when we're in the area, like at night?
Kinda. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Alright. Now we can go there. Alright. Now we can go to in Studio 1. Now we can actually go to the crime scene. Oh, now you're scared, woman! They outlined where he died.
Doesn't that bring you back to GTA Vice City?
A little bit. That's the chair the director sits in. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. Hi, caramba.
Wasn't this also an anime?
I don't know. Who popped in? Ah! Who the fuck are you? I've seen you in my nightmares. Okay.
Oh. Wouldn't you sound like one of those nasally nerds?
Probably. I'd say by the looks of it, we'd probably investigate everything. Let's see what this person knows about the day of the crime. In the studio the whole day, the only assistant on staff that day. Only one assistant? God damn! The studio isn't doing so well, and yesterday was the only rehearsal for action sequences. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. Will Powers and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is. Yes, okay. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Alright, so Hammer went to Studio 1. Then Will Powers went to his dressing room. But Penny here didn't see either of them after that. I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. Several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run, though. Run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. If someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Alright, so now I'll have to go back to the security lady. The only problem is, looks like the security lady probably won't cooperate because she is insistent on the frickin' on Will being guilty.
You could actually beat the answer out of her.
Man, you want me to go to prison now, don't you? And the estimated time of death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through it? Sure as can be. We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
Equal sure. Equal fights.
God damn it, Trevor. Man, she going nuts! And she left. Well, make her flip out enough, she just rage quits. She's like a crazy gamer from the Call of Duty Warzone games.
Yep. That is Josh.
Well, on the plus side, now we can sneak into her office. Try the computer. The date of the murder.
I love how the
I think it was STI 703.
I love how the birds sounds like the one sound effect when someone is like seeing stars in the cartoons.
Yeah. All right. So I gotta examine that camera again. All right. STI 307. All right. So now I gotta enter that. STI 307.
Was someone sure those birds were writing?
I wish. They're even annoying me now. Alright. STI 30... SC1. It's not STI. SC1 307. Okay. So this is what the security lady thought it was. But there's no way it looks like him. Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 o'clock. So photo number 2. There's more photo data from that day. But it's the only one in the computer. So this is what happened at 2 o'clock. Can't we use this photo as evidence from the trial? So we'll have to put the security lady in her place on the trial. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer is. Maybe it really is that security lady.
Oh my god, of course that the old to be continued bullshit.
Ah, quit your whining. But now we finally get to go to court. And we gotta put up with more of Edgeworth's bullshit in this court. Prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, defendant Will Powers killed Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. Impossible for anyone else to have committed this blah 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 blah. Okay. First witness. Gumshoe, of course. Dipshit's back. Explained with the guide map. Okay. Alright, so employee area. The actors did a run through of their action scenes during the morning chase. Okay. Then there's the main gate. Security lady that works there. Past the security station. There's gate. And then Studio 1. There's only 3 people. Jack Hammer, Will Powers, and then Penny. Should I listen to that whole thing again? Nah. I think we're good. Alright, so now we know that the spear was stuck in the chest of the victim. So we got the spear as a murder weapon. So now the question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? So we're gonna call her to the stand. Oh my god, why did she have to go all kawaii on us? Mother of God, that face. Ugh. Just call me Grandma. Look at Edgeworth. Your name, please! Bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their name. Wendy Oldback! Sounds about right. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. He called me an old... Object to the witnesses talking in this. Objection sustained. Wow. Good God. Jesus. Good God. She sure is one hell of an old pack. Alright, now we get to hear her testimony. Now we get to hear what she claims she saw. Alright, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Okay. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Okay, so that's what she claims she saw. Now for the cross-examination. Okay. Murder happened at 2:30. So, Trevor, tell me, you think Powers looks tall enough to look like that?
No.
That's what I was thinking. Alright. I'll do my objection.
Objection!
Man, look at them Satan eyes. Huh. Ask the witness. Well, if she has proof, then she should showed the photo to the young detective. Told me this isn't any good as evidence. Didn't even give it a second look. I'm sorry, what? Old windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She good. Alright. I know, man, I know. After this trial's over, I'll call it quits for the night. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle. Ankle? Ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? She's hiding some. Press her until she squeals. So I gotta press her. Okay. There's gotta be more to this. I better keep pressing her. Any glaring contradictions? He seems pretty sure those powers. His own spear? The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. Okay.
Shaft.
I'm gonna try something. God damn it! Powers. Yeah, so she mentioned everyone. What about the assistant? What about Penny the assistant? She didn't see the run through? Okay. Where's the costume now? We couldn't find it. We're looking. Witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? It's clear the person... Okay. Time Hammer's death was 2:30. Okay. She sure has balls. Has a way of skipping over important details after all. He's dragging one leg. Yeah, when he was in this photo, he was like, when he could have been seen, it was 2 o'clock, not 2:30. I'm gonna try this. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate. Anyone passes here automatically takes a picture. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. That very computer printed out this picture. Note that it says 2 o'clock. I knew that too. The issue here says photo number 2. The computer only held data for 1 photo up that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1? So yeah, keep in mind this is photo number 2, not number 1. If it was the only photo, where's the first photo?
Yeah.
It shows not 1 but 2 people. So, who erased the first photo? She had to have erased the first one. It means 2 people went by. Get that kawaii face out of my face. Remembered something. What'd you remember? She's remembering someone else passed by. Then who was this other person? Every day after she finishes guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Go through the photos recorded. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out 1 photo that day. First time he heard of this too? This was a turn for the unexpected, but kind of expected it. Well, I may have to constantly press this woman. Another job? Check all the people that pass by the main gate. Look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? They keep telling me to. But those computers are just so frustrating. Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. I'm sorry, what? How does she determine what isn't suspicious? You can tell by looking at their faces. For the most part, it's a murder trial! Didn't touch the specific... She's totally missing the point. Throwing out 1 photo. Oh my god. Woman! A fanboy. No one else could get in. We locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were her words. Must know there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate that has been loose for a while. It leads outside and well, that's where they come in. So that was the drain we saw in the employee area. We found that was kicked open. They're kids, children, whippersnappers. It was a boy, 2nd or 3rd grade. How much you want to bet that kid stole the Steel Samurai suit?
And that'd probably be worth an ass beating.
Not enough to really kick his ass, but it'd be worth probably spanking on the ass! A real good one! Saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg, the other was a boy who looked to be in 2nd or 3rd grade. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Didn't pay him much mind. You fucking idiotic woman. What's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a... Yeah, if the boy's there, he's a suspect. Either way, if the boy's there, he's a suspect, sadly. It's a murder case. Either way, if he's there, he's got to be questioned. And they're already trying to unsuspect him? They're already trying to just throw that boy out the window. That's not good. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. He didn't go to the studio. He was asleep. The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. So, yeah, so anyone could have really stolen his suit. I guess the fanboy took his suit. So he believes nothing has changed and that the boy is innocent. I'm thinking the fanboy stole his suit. There's another person who could have committed this crime. Oh God. Do I really want to say any of this?
I would say the assistant girl.
Who was this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder? I really don't know what to say. I honestly don't know about the security lady. I'm thinking it's either the grade school boy or the assistant girl. I'm gonna go with the grade school boy simply because something doesn't add up. Alright, then it's probably the assistant girl. Because the assistant girl was the only one not there. She was cleaning up backdrops. She didn't know about his ankle. The assistant knew nothing of his injury. She could look the samurai, but she couldn't walk through the steel samurai. She wouldn't have limped. Kind of takes the legs off from under the case. Yeah. So it has to be her. It's the cop. It's the cop! It's the fucking cop! Oh my god! Standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. No wonder she deleted the fucking thing. She deleted the photo about the frickin' boy. She has no alibi, and she totally forgot that the camera snaps picture of everything. She must have forgot to delete the photo on the way out. The most classic mistake in the book. She simply forgot to delete it on the way out. And then she slipped into Studio 1 at the scene of the crime. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. And then here, if she was in costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. Wait, Edgeworth has no prosecution? Or no defense? Holy shit. Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive. You need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? Wow, she's speechless. Miss Windy? Something, old bag, Your Honor. Something tells me Edgeworth doesn't really want to defend her anymore. Trevor, he's like you when you getting tired of this game. You're like, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to bed. I'm tired of this. Wow. She's got something.
Look at her face.
It wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Wow, she's actually got something. Then who told you not to talk, woman? Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, so they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Okay. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Alright. So, she was told not to talk by the studio and the TV bigwigs. Some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. And who are these people? The director and the producer, for starters. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? And where were they? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. In Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2. If you look at the guide map, you go through the gate and all the way to the left. Past where the monkey's head was fallen over. Would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... So, at this point, it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant. So, we're gonna have to take a bit of a recess on this case. Which pretty much means... that the security guard here and Will Powers, they're both not guilty. But Will Powers here, he's not out of the clear yet. And now we know that there's other people in this case. And the security guard, we now know, has actually been told to keep her mouth shut. We're gonna have to question more people. And now that I'm done this part of the court case, I'm gonna go on ahead and save here, and I'm actually gonna call a video here, and next time we will go on ahead and solve the rest of this case and get started on case 4. So until then, I hope you guys had fun watching, and if you guys want to check out my previous videos and the previous cases of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and feel free to check out Trevor's videos of Spider-Man and his other walkthroughs, and you can find his walkthroughs on Zombie Slayer Gaming. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, goodbye for now, and I'll see you later. Have a good night, everyone.